Hello. How's everyone doing? Give it like 10 seconds because we all know I don't have the patience to hang out for too long. A weird red mark on my head that I noticed the other day. I don't know why. So putting some lotion on it. Okay. I just got a funny text. Okay. So, got a D on my midterm. So, yeah. I spent, there's a direction this is going. And, sorry, I keep getting these text messages. All I saw at the beginning of it was, is that 2X rated? So I'm dying to know what it says, but I'll check it after the fact. So I have read every chapter. I have done the notes that go along with it. Like it's like a guided note taking, which is really awesome. I love it. It's kind of taught me a new way to take notes. Definitely think I'm going to be typing them for now on. I buy a book whenever, hey Teresa, whenever I do have I buy an Audible book so that I not only can I read it, but then I hear it. So I've been listening to that since the semester started. I went through the book and answered the questions at the end of each chapter. And I re-listened to all of the chapters that aligned with the chapters that I read for the semester today on headphones. Hey Brittany. When you guys jump on, be sure to do #WildlyAlive and say hi, because it makes me happy. So yeah, went through my midterm, got a D. Yep. And I went downstairs and I told Mike, and first thing out of his mouth was this nod. And then he goes, I think you studied too hard. Yep, he's probably right. But here's the thing. And I've been thinking about this for a few days. Like how, like I wanted to talk about this topic that I'm about to dive into. But I didn't really know how to go about it. And it's dwelling on a subject. It's dwelling on a situation. And studying too hard for this midterm. And here's the thing is that there were words that I recognized. I knew, but it was gone. It was not there for me at this time. And that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up. I know I'm doing the work, and that's okay. So back to what I was saying before. It's about people dwelling on situations. And I've been a dweller. I've definitely been that person. And one thing that my sister, who I talk about all the time because she's amazing, said to me a few years ago, hi Ruby, you want to come up? Okay. Is that, say hi Rubes. You gotta say hi. If you're up here, you gotta say hi. Go, look. There we go. Okay. She said that whenever she's really upset about something, she gives it a set amount of time and then she stops talking about it. That doesn't mean she doesn't vent. That doesn't mean she doesn't work through the pain. You know, she just stops talking about it. That was hard for me. I'm not kidding. It's taken me, God, she said that to me in 2013. Hi, Martha. Again, when you guys jump on, do #WildlyAlive, say hi. But it was 2013, I think, when she said that to me. And I get it now. I get it. And it's been a combination of things. The next thing that came up was that I am totally a workaholic. 100%. I have an addictive personality. And working too much is definitely one of them. And one of the ways that I have learned how to balance things better is because the last few years before, thank you, Brittany, before this year, really, Mike would always say to me, I feel like we don't spend time together. I mean, we live together. So, but he was right. And it's because whenever we did have time, all I did was worry and stress about work. Worry and stress about work. I would talk about work incessantly. And my coach, Nicole Worth, she said to me that she, also a workaholic, she put up kind of a guideline with her husband of she was only allowed to talk about it for a set amount of time. And so we did that. And Mike, for a while there, he would just yell at me. He'd be like, well, he wouldn't yell. He would just be like, okay, 2 minutes, you know, and then I had to stop. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I first started practicing this, I didn't know what to talk about. And if you're my friend, I mean, you all are my friends, but if you're my friend, you know that I'm not good at small talk. I can talk serious all day long. But when it comes to just telling you how I'm doing, I don't know how to do that. I'm practicing. I'm learning. So when I first started this with Mike, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know how to just goof off and hang out. Brittany's laughing because she knows I don't know how to do small talk. I love you too. And it was rough, but we got through it. And I have to say, our relationship, night and day. He is my favorite person, my best friend. But it took me having to stop myself from talking in order to get to where I'm at, where we are now. Now we're going to take it to the next step. A few weeks ago, Nicole, my coach, she said to me, or not to me, she said it, I think in a live or maybe to somebody else. I don't entirely remember. But she said that, okay, so let's say you have a situation, right? Something happens and you go off and you tell your best friend. Let's say, Brittany's on, we'll use her. Let's say I go, I'm upset because I bombed my midterm, and I call Brittany up and I tell her all about it, and I'm really stressed, I'm really angry, and I don't know what I did, and this is really upsetting. Okay, 30 minutes, just venting about it. I get off the phone with her. Oh, I think Katie needs to know this. So then I call Katie and I go over it again, the whole story. And then I tell my mom and my sister, and then I tell Mike about it. And then I tell the girl at work about it, that her name's Jen. I love her. And then I tell, I would tell literally everyone, everything. That, my friends, if that is resonating with you, that means you're a drama queen. Man. And, there's a couple of people who when I started realizing this a few weeks ago, that I was that person, I struggled with it. I fought it. I was like, I'm not a drama queen. Am I a drama queen? No, these are people that I need to talk about. I can see it, Britt. I can. I'm talking to myself too. Yeah. Yeah, it hurt. But you know what? It's true. And I realized it the other day when something happened at work and I went and told my work friend. And then the instinct was to go tell somebody else. And I was like, I'm not going to fall into that. I'm not going to be that person. And then by the end of the day, I forgot about it. I didn't tell anyone else. I didn't need to. And the whole situation disappeared. So let's bring it back around. I studied too much for my midterm. Are you studying too much on your problems? Oh, I still have to stop myself too, Britt. This is, I told you, addictive personality. Are you studying too much on your problems? Are you too focused on them? Are you talking about them incessantly? Are you posting in 15 different places? Guilty. Guilty of that one. Are you calling all your best friends? Are you calling your mom? Are you telling your husband, your boyfriend, your partner, your girlfriend, whoever it is? Are you studying too hard on your problems? Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to bomb the test because you've gone too far. You need to take a break from the thing that you are latching onto so that you can have clarity of mind when the test comes. So you can move on. You know, what's funny is today, as I was listening to all 7 chapters of the test that I was taking today, of the book I've already read, I thought halfway through, I really should listen to something else so that I can breathe, so that it will be refreshed, so that my brain can relax. And I ignored it. Just like I've ignored it when I've had that instinct to stop myself from gossiping about whatever's on my mind. Lesson learned. Now I know next time to take the break. Take a break from your drama. Stop talking about it. That doesn't mean you don't move through it. Have your sad date night. Cry it out. Get angry. But at some point, stop talking. You'll thank me for it. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But eventually you will. And you'll thank yourself for it too. All right, guys. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my night because I've worked my ass off lately. I'm going to go sit on the couch with my Ruby and hang out with my boyfriend for like an hour. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.